A very good morning, my dear lovely students. Welcome back once again to the video tutorial of computer subject. Today we are going to start with the revision of few topics that we have already covered in our syllabus. So let us begin with the revision. There are different full forms that we have studied in our first chapter. So let us start with the first full form, that is IPO. IPO stands for the Input Process Output. This cycle is followed by the computer as it takes the instructions from the user, processes it with the help of the CPU and displays it on the output devices. So the full form of IPO is Input Process Output. Another full form, Control Unit, CU, which stands for Control Unit. Control Unit is a part of the CPU which acts like a traffic man and controls all the working of the different parts of the computer system. Another full form, that is CPU, Central Processing Unit, called as the brain of the computer. Whatever data and instructions are entered, it is stored in the CPU. Next is ALU, which stands for Arithmetic and Logical Unit. It is also a part of the CPU which performs all the arithmetic calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Next is your VDU, which stands for Visual Display Unit. It is the another name of the monitor, that is your output device. VDU stands for Visual Display Unit. Then you have is MU, Memory Unit, which helps you to store the information in the memory of the computer. Next is IQ, Intelligence Quotient. Another one is your LCD, that is Liquid Crystal Display, which is a type of the monitor having a flat type of computer screen and it consumes less power. Clear, students? Next we have some of the places where computers are already being used. As all of you know that computers these days, they are used in almost every field. There is not a single place where computers are not being used. So the different places where computers are being used, like home, hospitals, schools, banks, offices, railway stations, airports, space and research centers, animated movies, defense, designing. There are different places where we make the use of the computers to make our tasks and easy work. Next, we are going to study about the hardware devices. As we have already studied that the computer system, it is made up of two parts. The first one is the hardware and the other is the software. The hardware devices of the computer, they are classified into three types: input devices, output devices, and the storage devices. Now let us study them one by one. The first one is the input devices. Input devices are the special type of hardware devices that are used to input the words, numbers, sounds, or pictures into the computer system. For example, there are many input devices that are being used to enter the information into the computer. The examples of input devices are keyboard, mouse, scanner, web camera, joystick, light pen, microphone, and so on. Coming upon to the next type of the hardware devices, that is the output devices. Output devices are the devices which display the information and the results. Whenever we enter the information into the computer processes it and it gives us the output or it gives us the result. Those results and the outputs are being displayed with the help of the output devices. There are different types of output devices, for example, monitors, printers, speakers, headphones, and plotters. These devices help you to display the output that you have received after the processing. Coming upon to the third type of the hardware device, that is the storage devices. Storage devices are those devices that are used for storing the data. Whenever you want to store the data into the computer system, we can make the use of the storage devices. Some of the storage devices that are used are CD, DVD, pen drive, hard disk, and many more. Now, let us learn some of the tools of the TouchPaint and its uses. We know that TouchPaint is a software that helps us to draw different types of drawings in the drawing area, right? And there are different tools of the TouchPaint also which helps you to create a different type of drawings in it. So, we can make the use of the different tools. Let us study them one by one. First one, the tool that helps you to fill the drawing canvas with the bricks. It is the bricks effect. Whenever we want to make a drawing which is having bricks in it, we can make the use of the bricks effect. Another one is when we want to save our drawing, we can make the use of the save tool. When we have finished drawing in the TouchPaint and we want to save it, we can click on the save tool and our drawing will be saved automatically. Third is, whenever we want to draw the straight patterns in the drawing area, we can make the use of the line tool. Line tools help us to draw the straight patterns. Whenever we have finished our drawing and we have saved it and we want to later view that drawing, means we want to open the already saved drawing, we will make the use of the open tool. Whenever we want to draw or give a grassy effect in our drawing, we can make the use of the grass effect, which is present under the magic tool. To fill the colors in an object or in the drawing that you have created, we can make the use of the fill tool. Fill tool is basically used whenever you want to fill any colors in the drawing or in the object that you have created in the drawing area of the TouchPaint. Next, let us start with the shortcut key. In MS Paint, we have already studied different tools that help us to draw different pictures, different objects in it. We can make the use of the various shortcut keys from the keyboard to make our task an easy one. First one is whenever we want to create a new file in MS Paint, we can make the use of the shortcut key, that is Ctrl plus N. When you press Ctrl plus N key from the keyboard, a new drawing area, a new file will be displayed on the Paint window. To open an old file, if you have created a file and you want to open it, to view that file, you can press Ctrl plus O key from the keyboard. To save a file in MS Paint, you can use the shortcut key, that is Ctrl plus S. To undo means whenever we want to cancel our last action that we have performed in MS Paint, we can make the use of the shortcut key, that is Ctrl plus Z. To redo, or in other words, when you want to cancel the action of undo command, we can make the use of the shortcut key Ctrl plus Y. To use a ruler, we use the shortcut key Ctrl plus R. So, I hope today's topic is clear to all of you. Revise all the chapters properly. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day ahead.